Hundreds of conspiracy theories have attempted to explain the true backstories of some of history's most monumental events. From the JFK assassination to the 1969 moon landing, it's as if people believe there's always more to the story. Built in 1995, the Denver International Airport has not been immune from its share of conspiracy theories. From rumors of a secret society to incredibly strange artwork lining the walls, even the most skeptical people think something odd is going on behind closed doors there. Just take a look at these unsettling facts surrounding the infamous Denver International Airport conspiracy and decide for yourself. People have long considered why the Denver International Airport was built in the first place. With the Stapleton Airport already nearby, such an expensive and lengthy project seemed unnecessary. Instead, theorists believe it was a ploy to cover up a larger project with a massive construction site. Spreading upwards of 35,000 acres of land, the Denver International Airport is enormous. Not only is it the third largest airport in the world, but it's more than double the size of the next largest airport in the United States. In the end, its construction caused builders to go $2 billion over budget. But that wasn't all. Perhaps strangest of all is that despite its undeniably massive size, the Denver airport didn't have as many runways as the Stapleton had, and it wasn't even one of the top 5 busiest airports in the United States. These facts have only led to more suspicions about the ongoings at the airport. Many people traveling by the Denver airport have noticed the extremely strange artwork displayed on its walls. Over the years, this art had been considered so unsettling that some of it had to be removed to appease travelers. This one in particular seemed to resemble a Nazi-esque soldier sporting a gas mask while carrying a large sword and a rifle. Not to mention the Nazi-like soldier is also seemingly attacking a dove, an international sign of peace. In the background, children sleep in a demolished city while adults mourn. Many people have long believed the painting represents biological warfare. You'd think that for such a large-scale project that it would be made obvious who had built it. But that's not the case at the Denver airport. A plaque like this can be found on the building stating it was founded by the New World Airport Commission. There's just one problem: that group doesn't exist. This has caused many people to believe it could be a sign pointing to the involvement from the New World Order, a secret totalitarian world government believed to exist by many conspiracy theorists. Many of the airport staff have reported strange happenings over the years since the airport's construction. These include bizarre noises and whispers of an on-site morgue to underground doors leading all over the place. People find the possibility of the morgue so unsettling because bodies are never kept at airports, just shipped to and from to be transported elsewhere. Another bizarre event in February 2007 caused 14 planes to mysteriously have their windshields cracked in a 2-hour time frame. When examined by investigators, they claim it happened because of foreign object debris, while no one can explain exactly what it was. Etched on the floor of the Denver airport's Great Hall is a large tile stating AUAG. It might seem completely innocuous, especially since these are just symbols for gold and silver, and likely are a tribute to the rich mining history of Colorado, right? At least that's what we're led to believe. Instead, many people wonder if these letters are a nod to one of the airport's largest donors, an anonymous person who supposedly found a new strain of hepatitis so strong it could be used in biological warfare. The strain was allegedly called Australia antigen, aka AUAG. Furthermore, many people have questioned other tiles at the airport, including one that says Mount Blanca. This is where the Knights Templar famously signed their charter, which mentioned they'd gathered to form a new world order. The biggest cause for a belief in a conspiracy theory at the Denver airport surrounds the rumored bunkers hidden beneath it. This blueprint depicts 5 buildings from the initial construction site that officials later claimed were incorrectly placed, but instead of being demolished, like what would normally be done, they were buried beneath the airport. This was only discovered after an anonymous whistleblower brought the prints to light, and it was also confirmed by airport officials, who claim they're only used as storage. This theory only became more strange when the underground luggage system at the Denver airport stopped working in 2005. It still hasn't been fixed. Of course, this led many people to believe it's being used to transport something else underground. What that could be isn't known. Many people have long considered what else the Denver airport could be using the underground bunkers for. One theory poses that they could be used to house the nation's elite in case of a major natural disaster or biological warfare. It was reported that in 2011, when the comet Elenin was said to be plummeting towards Earth, former President Barack Obama also happened to be in Denver at the time, causing many people to believe he was hiding at the airport. It was also rumored that the Queen of England secretly purchased land near the Denver airport. People have long found it strange that the Denver airport features this incredibly horrifying 32-foot-tall horse statue, nicknamed Blucifer, at its entrance. Well, it turns out the sculpture even killed its creator, artist Luis Jimenez, who was working on the 9,000-pound beast when its head suddenly fell on him and destroyed an artery in his leg. Some people have even claimed it represents the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Another mural found in the Denver airport has long caused speculation, as it clearly appears to depict the apocalypse. Titled, "In Peace and Harmony with Nature," it shows animals and children fearing for their lives. Not to mention, they're also situated over 3 open caskets. Some people even claim that the girl in the back with the blue shirt is holding a Mayan tablet they believe to represent December 12, 2012, the infamous date that the Mayans mistakenly predicted the apocalypse would arrive. Remember the plaque mentioned earlier? Supposedly, it also mentions that a time capsule was buried there in March 1994. Officially, there's not much of interest inside other than a signed baseball, some casino tokens, and a few coins. Some conspiracy theorists believe, however, that it houses something else, including a weapon to be used in biological warfare. Other theorists have also pointed to how similar the Denver airport's runway layout looks like a swastika when photographed from above. Nevertheless, officials claim it was designed this way so multiple planes could leave simultaneously. Other visitors to the Denver airport have pointed out the bizarre nature of this piece of artwork depicting a woman named Gail standing next to a meteorite. To make it even more eerie, one of the lights in the hall constantly blurs out her face. It looks like something from a horror movie. Not long ago, the town of Lashbui was shaken by a massive boom originating close to the Denver airport. Many people say it was so intense that it shook their homes, causing items to fall from their walls. Still, there was no registered earthquake that day. Nearby Buckley Air Force Base claims they were already finished with drills by the time it took place. This has caused some theorists to believe that it was evidence that the Denver airport is expanding its underground bunkers. Lastly, the mural depicting children celebrating the defeat of the gas-masked Nazi-looking man has caused some interesting theories. Some have come forward claiming it to represent the submission of America to Germany, since a few of the children appear to be handing their weapons to a boy in Bavarian traditional garb. Does all of this prove there's a conspiracy at play at the Denver International Airport? Not necessarily, but you have to admit that this airport is pretty creepy. Share these eerie conspiracy theories about the Denver airport with your friends.